Hello, everyone. It is Sunday, but not Savings Challenge Sunday. Today, I am loading up my sinking funds. So, if you kind of keep track of my videos, you will know that I am restarting my student loan payments at the end of this month. And so, October 1st will be that first payment. And my son just purchased a car, and we've been saving for that. So we were able to last Sunday go out and get him rolling in a new car. So rather than buying a car, like we've been looking a lot in the auctions and looking for a used car, rather than doing that and getting him into a vehicle that he would end up with trouble, and he is not a handy person when it comes to car repairs. um so rather than getting him into something where he would end up having another expense of a lot of car repairs, we decided maybe a new car would be best, and that I would help him with his car payments until he was able to really get it going on his own. And so we were able to do that. And so I had to rethink the way that I have been doing my savings, not focusing as much on the games and getting back into focusing on my sinking funds. So not to say that I won't be doing Savings Challenge Sundays, but at least one Sunday of the month is going to be focused on sinking funds. And so this is it. So I have $783 over here, including $461 that was earned in Square Off, and $161 that were as a part of a Stuff That challenge, that were many savings challenges that were done and completed over this month, and $200 that I allotted from my paycheck to go into sinking funds. So let's get going. So before I get started putting money in, these two binders I am not going to be stuffing today, but I did want to kind of flip through because some changes have been made to these binders. Some things have come out, and I just kind of wanted to. So my fun binder has my self-care, the RV fund, the land fund, shopping, foot care, my hair care, and then just some extra stuff, extra trackers. I added money to these when I did a Stuff That challenge last month in August. So I'm not feeling too bad about skipping that this month. Because I did take one of the priorities out of there. The month ahead binder, I am not going to be stuffing today because I feel like I need to get back on track with other savings and other priorities before I get back on with the month ahead. Why won't that close? So month ahead is still a priority. I do have a savings challenge game going towards that, but I'm trying to decide. Partly the reason I'm not doing this is because I'm trying to decide if I want to split this up, make a car binder for Jared specifically, and then car insurance. I'm not even putting anything here because we have to make a big payment for car insurance because adding him to my insurance, I didn't have to make a down payment on the insurance. However, I do have to make that payment coming up at the end of next month. So I have to make my 4 months payment And then the back payment for him, which is going to be about $800. So that's going to hurt. So I'm not going to put anything in here right now. I'm just not at a place mentally where I am ready to start focusing on getting ahead, because I'm trying to kind of stay above water right now. So month ahead, and the fun binders are going to take a little vacation for this week. Now, I did look through and kind of decide on some things that I wanted to focus on. And I added a couple of things in a few of these binders. The priority binder has really kind of evolved into a somewhat of a emergency fund binder or futures binder. Oh, where is the little tracker for Jeremy's computer? So let me, okay, now I am going to put $20 in Jeremy's computer fund because he has a savings challenge, and actually I think I earmarked a mini. So in my big dump of money, I decided I didn't want to completely deplete his computer fund, so I left $200 in there. And now I'm going to add 20. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 29. If I did that at $10, would give us $290 on that one. So I'm going to do $20. Did I take that out? Well, what did I do with this little ledger sheet? Hello, and the money. So today is 9/17, and I'm going to deposit $20 into Jeremy's, and I'm going to keep that extra one there, but let's do $20 in here. I got my yellow, I found some yellow Sharpies in my classroom, and these little paint tip Sharpies are amazing. So I'm doing $20 in there. I keep hitting the camera. Beautiful. Okay. That is electronics. That's Jeremy's computer. Let's put that right there. The money in back with that. And I think the next time I print these and make these, I mean, they're perfect size for these envelopes, these A5 envelopes, but I need them a little smaller so that they can go in and out. All right, so Miss Waffle has $5 in there, and today I'm just going to give her $10. Oh, plus 10. I did that wrong. So she's got 15. $10 going towards Miss Waffle. I started the care club at our vet's office, and after 2 vet visits, I realized that that care club was not worth the investment. So, all right, I am going to bring this one back up to where it was. So $20 is where it was. I am going to just call this 9/17 deposit. And then I am going to put $20 in here and call this one updated. And so now the next time I add money, I'll be ready to start coloring again for my investing. All right, Jeremy's emergency is, I'm going to bring this one up to date. He should have 15, well, if I bring it up to date, his sheet is colored to have $15. So I'm going to add $10 to bring this back to 15, so that now I'm back on track with, I don't know if y'all hear this dog. My neighbors have decided that it would be a great idea to get a dog and just throw it in their yard. And the way our yards are, he has traveled himself down near the fence that separates our two yards, and he like literally stands in their yard, which is maybe about 4 acres, looking at me in my room, in my yard, barking at me. So of all the places in my yard, my house is built further back on our lot than their house is. So the dog travels down the yard to look at me through the fence and bark at me. So time for a privacy fence. Same thing for Jared. I'm going to add $10 here to add to his emergency fund and bring that back up to where it was. I really now am feeling like I'm getting back on track. I've kind of felt behind because I had to empty all of my funds, and I just feel like I'm starting to feel better about where my savings are. And all right, and then my emergency fund, gonna bring that back up. Now this is my emergency, oh, what is this, 5, 10, 15, 20? And for some reason I have $7 in here. So I'm gonna bring this back up to $20. No, I think I allotted only $10. So, but I am going to bring it up to $20. And I'm just going to pull that there. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Yeah. So today I am going to add $13 to this one. And that brings that up to $20. I mean, I wish I could like turn my camera so you could see him, because he is like literally looking at me barking. The 500 is what I have in my high yield savings account, which is a whole different one at my credit union. So that is that for this binder. So we'll move on to the car binder. All right, so my car binder, I am still making some decisions about it, but I want to add money to bring everything up to where it, at least where it was. All right. I should have $10 in here. So apparently I'm just going to put 917 deposit, and here deposit $10, and now I have $10. Okay. And that brings that up to where I will start coloring the next time. Car tags. Now, with 2 cars, I had to double the amount of our car registration. So what I did was, instead of having each one be $5, I made them all $10. And it's going to give us way more than what we need. I think I calculated it at $270, but this will be fine. So I'm going to bring it up to $20, and I don't need to color anything there. And so for registration, that brings us up to $20. And now this next one, deductible, my car deductible is only $500 for my insurance. I don't know where I got $1,500, but you know what? Let's leave it. Because the more we have, once we get it there, we can roll it over into emergencies. So there is no money in this envelope, so I'm going to cross through that. And then today I am adding, let's see, do I have one that's colored on that? So yes, I have one that's colored, and it's $10 each. So $10. I'm adding $10 to this one. Emergencies. Let's bring that up to where it was. There's $5 in here. It says $5. And there's only been $5 colored on this sheet. So let's go ahead and add another $10 at least to this one. And that'll get us going. The new ones that I printed off are all white. It was a good idea to have these colored like this, but I don't know. All right, so car emergencies gets $10 added. That brings us to tires. In tires, we had $10. We still have $10 here. Oh, because we added money. So 9, 17. Let's deposit another $10, which brings new tires up to $20. That's a big expense. And one that I don't mind building up this fund for. And I think before I consider this, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. That's $200 on this one. I think before I consider this one completely fully funded, I'm going to want to have 2 of these, because I want to think ahead for my car. Jared has got brand new tires, but I do want to think ahead for that car as well. Let's see. Yeah, for sure, putting these on white paper is going to make coloring it a lot better. So we're doing another $10. You know what? Let's do this. $20 in this one for tires. I had to write it down on there what my tires are. And I guess car maintenance. Car maintenance, I am starting this one over. I got a new tracker sheet, and I've already printed some of these out onto white paper. it's going to be so much better having these on white paper. Today for car maintenance, says that there should be $5 in here, but I don't see the $5. So, and that was July, which was before I withdrew the money. I am going to put $10 in here. And I know this is not a lot by other people's standards, but you know, you start where you can afford, because it all adds up. And you know, when I started doing this back in January, February timeframe, I didn't have anything saved. And so when I needed new tires for my car, and I needed 2 new tires at one time, that $300 would have in the past been hard to come by. But because I was saving, it didn't even have to come out of my budget. It came right out of this car binder. It took care of everything. So we are now rebuilding. Yay! It does feel good, even though, oh, these are just the extras and the fully funded. Okay, that is the car binder for now. All right, now, quite a bit of this money is going in these binders. I know it is not necessarily fiscally responsible of me to blow off my month ahead binder in favor of building up my travel binder, but you know what, you got to have some joy in life. And so this is where quite a bit of this is going to go. I'm going to be bringing this back up to where it was, and so I am focusing here. I am just going to change this date, 9/17, and I'm bringing this to $20. It's already colored, and let's see. I want to be back on track to at least be able to take some type of vacation next summer, and so I am going to make sure that we are okay. So I am crossing this one out because I'm not putting $100 to bring that back up to date, but I am going to put 20 in there. Transportation, we will probably be taking our car. But we'll see. I don't like flying. It's so uncomfortable. You pay all that money to be crammed into this small space with people, and I'm just one of those people. I don't like people touching me and being that close. So each icon is going to be $10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So $250. So we'll do 2 of these before we consider this one fully funded. And messy coloring today. It has turned out to be a very beautiful afternoon. We had a downpour about an hour ago, and I mean lightning, thunder, heavy wind, My tree over here was practically on the ground. It was a hard rain. And then it just ended as quickly as it began. It just, boom, stopped. Sun's back out. And, you know, where we welcome these rains because it cools us down, it does nothing for the drought. All right, food on the run. Last time we traveled, we got an Airbnb and we bought food. But, you know, y'all, if you're not traveling with a bunch of people, and like this time it'll just be me and Jeremy possibly. It's just not worth it. I mean, we still ate out and we still grabbed food while we were out and about. So each of these is $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 21. So that's $210 that this one will save. And I am putting $10 in. I really like these brush tip Sharpies. It doesn't take much to color. I mean, you can almost see the ink traveling. It soaks in. All right. Souvenirs is up next. Truthfully, well, we usually, I mean, we bring my dad's stuff back from wherever we travel, and that's always fun, because he gets a kick out of everything. And so I am going to be putting $20 to bring this back to where it was. And some of these I may go back through. Maybe I will get to my month ahead binder because I don't have very much left here. Same thing with tips. I'm going to put $20 in this one to bring it back to where it was. And I am going to just simply change the date here to 9/17. And $20 goes into that one. To tip. Always take care of our service people. Could possibly be your child's teacher. Road trips. I'm going to cross this because we did spend that money. Okay, let's start again. Let's add $10. And this money will go for gas on our vacation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40. So if we do 10, that's $400. That's a couple of road trips. But we like to hit the road during spring break as well. So it is not just for the summer vacation. My son and his friends are very loud in there. Okay. So that is the road trip. And we'll see if we're going to bring this family cruise. And I know it says family cruise. Can't promise I'm going to take the family. I need a vacation. Just me. And a cruise may be right what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? There's $50 on 7/14. I'm going to change this to 9/17. And I'm going to invest $50 towards a cruise. And that's it for this one. Towards, says family cruise, but towards my cruise. Yeah, the next time I make these, I am going to make these a little smaller. As a matter of fact, I think, nope, it's the same size. I just printed it in white. So here's the extra. So this one says $600, and if I do it 2 times, that's $1,200. I won't need that much. All right, that is it for my travel binder. And I still have quite a bit here, so maybe I will get to my month ahead. I doubt it. I think I'm going to go back through and allocate this money to something else, maybe in the car binder. We'll see. All right, finally, this money, let's see what we have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $340. Oh my, I really haven't stuffed a whole lot. Well, let's keep going because this one will take quite a bit. First of all, I want to put the money that was earmarked for certain things. This one is going towards Thanksgiving, and it is $18. So let's go all the way back to Thanksgiving, Halloween, Thanksgiving. And let's see what we had. So we had 35, and let's do this. Let's bring it back to 35. Oops. 20, 35. Let's bring it back to $35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. And that will bring us up to date on Thanksgiving. Let me change the date of this tracker. Line 17. All right. This one, Halloween, is going to be just generally spread out because Jeremy wanted to buy that thing for Halloween. He went and did some volunteer work, and someone gave him one. He wants one of those big giant skeletons, and he went and volunteered and helped a guy do some work around their house, and they had one, and he wasn't going to put it out for this Halloween, and he gave it to him. So hoorah. All right, Christmas is our other big thing that we are really saving for. I have $50 in here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I have $50 in here already. And from this savings challenge, the Santa savings challenge, I'm adding $64. And I'm I'm going to make that an even 65. So today I am adding 65, 9, 17, $65, which brings us up to 115. And then this one, so every one of these will be colored except the last one. You know what? Let's just fully fund this one and make this $120 and call it a day. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 100, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, $120 for this one. And I should have another Christmas one somewhere. Why did I stuff all those in there? I did. And that's what matters. All right. Halloween, Mother's Day, Christmas should be right in here. Let's do this one. So this one is fully funded or is completed. So I'll just put another line item plus $5. That brings that up to 120. And I'll color these in off camera. That's exciting to have one of these finished. Maybe I'll just paperclip this money onto this one because that's this money for Deck the Halls. And then we will start. Oh, what fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Let's do it at $10 again. And it will be $120 again. And that gets us going in the right direction for Christmas. $120 saved. It is September. And with Jared's new car, you know, I know that no one is really expecting a huge Christmas, but you know, you do want to get some things. All right, that's Christmas. My goal was 1,000. I'm gonna still make it 1,000. I think that I can make this. All right, New Year. I'm not putting anything into New Year. We don't have any New Year's plans, but I do want to go back now. We have $40 here that's going into, that came from our Halloween savings. And let's see, we just had September birthdays. Let me tell you, that wipes us out because we had my mom, my dad. My dad's on the 4th. My mom's on the 10th. Jared's on the 16th, and then his girlfriend, her birthday was on the 9th. No, yeah, the 9th. And then my brother's girlfriend's birthday was on the 4th with my dad. So, and then I have 2 cousins whose birthdays are both one September 1st, one September 4th. Lots of birthdays in our family. Wiped out that birthday fund. So let's grab another birthday tracker. We're going to start over. And I'm going to start. My birthday and Trevor's birthday are the next 2 in our immediate family. And so that, and for me, immediate family is just, you know, my parents, my brothers, sisters, and my kids. You know, it's nieces, nephews, things like that. I just, you know, I'll pull something out of my pocket. I really don't do, you know, we don't really because little ones get birthday parties with their friends. We don't really do a whole lot. And we don't have any little kids here in Texas. My sister's in North Carolina. My brother's in Atlanta. So we don't really see them. So, you know, for their birthdays. So, you know, it's not as big of an expense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 36 at $10 each will give us 360, and I've already colored 2 of these, so that locks me into doing, oh, whoa, not that money. Well, yeah, let's do it from that money. That locks us into doing $20 going into the birthday bash. $20. And that gets us going. Next year, no, Trevor's not at 40, but he's getting there. Birthdays, celebrations. You know, I'm going to put, you know, I think I said before, I have a friend who's graduating, and I want to be able to go with her or have her help her pay to go to her graduation. So I'm going to put $20 towards that. And I'll color one more little glass here. And that brings that to $20. And then $250. And I'll call that fully funded. And, you know, it'll be a nice little gift for her. Valentine's Day. The only thing I really have for Valentine's Day is there are times that students don't have Valentine's cards. And I like to be able to do that and then buy things. My boys are older. I don't buy things for them, and I'm not married. So let's call this $10. And each of these is worth 1. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10 in that one. And you know, I just like to have a little bit of cash on hand so that if a student can't afford Valentine's cards and things like that to give to friends, then, you know, I'll go out and buy. Because I've had kids who won't come to school on Valentine's Day because, you know, their parents can't afford to, you know, when you're trying to feed a family, the last thing you need to think about is giving other people's kids a little paper card. And, you know, sometimes I'll have them make cards or I'll print things out and they can make them. But, you know, when everybody else has a little store-bought items, it's nice to know that, you know, you can give a store-bought card too. And, or some kind of little treat. My boys used to love Valentine's Day at school. And they'd come home with their little boxes and dump them on the floor. And they never looked at those cards. They went for the candy. So, you know, $50, if I can save $50 and go buy a bag of candy. I already have 2 kids that I kind of suspect will be in that situation where, you know, they will probably not be able to do cards. So I will be able to help with that. All right. Valentine's Day has $50. spring break. All right, spring break. Oh, that was all that money. Okay. I was like, wait, no more money. We gotta have money for spring break. Spring break. You know, last year we spent so much money and we didn't go anywhere. But we didn't cook. We didn't do anything. We just kind of hung out at home and went to the movies and just spent money. I'm going to do $20 for spring break because we got to get there. And $250 is a good price. I mean, a good price point or savings point for us for spring break. Because that's about what we spent last year. I would like to take a little short road trip. I have a friend, one of my girlfriends moved a couple years ago down to Fort Worth, and it'd be cool just to be able to go down there and do some fun things with her and her family during spring break. So that's where we are with that. So $20 in spring break gets us off and running with saving for some fun for spring break. And I will call this one fully funded at $250. If we go on a trip or vacation, I'll take that out of the travel binder. All right, Easter. Easter, I like to make my girls' little baskets. If you've been watching, you know that I have my close friend has 2 little girls, and they are the girls in my life. And I like to spoil them, and they're very crafty, and I love to just buy little arts and crafts and things like that for them. So $65 is a good price, a good little range for buying that kind of stuff. So I am adding $10 today into Easter, and ew. $10 into Easter. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. 2, 3, oh my gosh, Jeremy is being extremely loud. I don't know what he's doing in there, but I'm gonna have to go in and tame that in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10. You know, part of the fun in, you know, if you're not a colorer, this is probably driving you crazy. You're probably forwarding through my video. And that's fine too, but I enjoy the coloring. It does something for me, and I feel like I've accomplished something when I see them colored in like this. So, and so that's Easter. $65 will go to making the little Easter baskets for the girls with the little arts and crafts supplies in it, and that will. All right, let's see what else. Mother's Day is up next. All right, Mother's Day. I have not really started this one, so let's go ahead and start with $10. Yeah, $10. We're still early in the ahead of time here. typically for Mother's Day, we just take my mom out to dinner. I usually just, if like this year I bought her, oh, she wanted one of those crossbody purses. And I got her one of those. Last year, I think I got her a backpack purse. And, I just kind of get her just stuff that she's just kind of saying, I'd like to have. So, saving ahead for that will be great. And there it is. So depositing today $10. Into Mother's Day. I'll tell you, these little gnats. We've had a lot of rain the last couple days, and we get little gnats. All right. Father's Day. I'm going to also do $10. Had to be quiet and focus on that one because I was writing the wrong thing. All right, Father's Day. I'll do 10. Okay. Jeremy and his friends are doing something online together. Thought they were coming through the wall just now. I can still hear him, but he's a lot quieter. All right. That brings us to summer fun. Last summer we spent a lot more money than I anticipated, and I really think I need to increase what I save. Last summer I saved $186, and OMG, we spent so much money and we didn't do anything. It was just so hot that nobody felt like cooking or just doing anything. And so I'm thinking that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 times 5. Is that 60? $75 times, if I do 75 times 5, $375. So let's do 5. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the camera. The stand is kind of wrapped around my chair here. What did I say? 375. Okay. So today I'm going to do $20 for summer fun. $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. Okay, I'll do $25. $25 going for summer fun. I have been thinking that I am going to separate my binders and do different bank accounts, y'all. I mean, if anybody has watched this far in the video, and you can think of a drawback to that, because right now I can't think of a single reason not to do that. But I'm sure that there are people who've been doing this longer than me that can say, oh no, you don't want to do that because. But what I'm thinking is that each of these binders, my travel binder, like my bank will allow me to set up to 25 savings accounts attached to my checking. And I already have a sinking funds account. And I already have an account for Jared's car. And I'm thinking that maybe what I should do is do a holidays binder, a holidays account and a travel account and accounts for each of these. And I can't really think of a reason not to do that. So if anybody can think of a reason that I should not do that, or if anyone is already doing that, let me know how that, how that's working for you, because I am very tempted to do this. All right, 4th of July, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 36. Last year we did not, oh yeah, we did. I'm gonna just do $1 each for this. And if we finish it, great, I'll do it again. But what we do is we go with friends and we bring something. $36 honestly is a lot for what we do. I mean, typically we bring the paper goods for everyone, all the cutlery, the paper goods, and possibly the ice if we need it. And so I'm gonna make this $1, but I'm gonna go ahead and put $20 in there. And all right, so Thanksgiving, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I guess I could have just looked. $35 I put in today for Thanksgiving. And let's do 40, 50. Let's do another 15 to bring that to an even 50. So plus 15, and that brings that up to $50. And we're not doing huge Thanksgiving this year. We were planning a big Thanksgiving, but life happens. Some of the relatives that were coming are not coming. A few are still coming, and we will all go out to dinner and just enjoy being together as a family. And typically when we do that, we just pay for our own meals, which means, for me, I'll buy for me and Jeremy and Jared and his girlfriend, and sometimes my mom and I will help my brother and his girlfriend if they're, if they need it. They just got their own apartment, so it's exciting time for them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I'll keep that at $5 each, and $200 is a little bit much for what we need for Thanksgiving, but honestly, if I can get to $200 before Thanksgiving, then that will be well received. If not, then I will roll it over for Christmas. And let's give Christmas a boost here. So let me pull all of this out and let's see what we have. So my goal was $1,000 for Christmas. And right now, I just finished this one at $120. And let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120. Let's finish this one at $120 also. And so that brings us up to $240. And that gets us a quarter of the way there. And I will go through and color all of these off camera and at my leisure. And let's do Christmas tree one. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28. And 28 times 5 is $140. Let's do each icon at $5. And that will bring us to $140 on that one. Getting us closer to our Christmas goal. All right, that's Christmas. And I know I put a lot in this holiday binder, but you know, there are things that come up that happen, and you know, we just have to be prepared for it. I'm going to go back and revisit my car binder. Okay, I have 20, 40, 60, 75, $77 to put into this car binder. Let's see here. Car maintenance, tires, emergencies. I have $15 in that one. Deductibles, I have $10 towards deductibles. So let's do this. Let's do turn this one. All right, let's do, I'm not worried too much about car tags. Let's put another $20 with deductibles. So that's going to be $30 going into deductibles today. $30 going into deductibles, and then I think I'll put another 20 in emergencies. Yeah, coloring these on a white paper is going to be a whole lot better than this colored cardstock. It's a good idea, but the coloring part is a little annoying to me. Car emergencies got $10 today, which brought it up to $15. 35. 35. Let's do another $35 to bring that up to $50. Let's do this. Let's add another 35 and bring that up to $50. $35, and that brings that to $50. And I'll color this one off camera. And then the rest of this, let's drop into tires. I'm not as much worried about maintenance right now, just because anything that would happen at this point would probably be considered an emergency, because everything that we own is still under warranty. My car is still under warranty. Jared's is brand new, so maintenance is not, you know, like a freak out emergency here. So I am adding the remaining $22 and the remaining $22, actually the remaining $20. I'm going to do something different with this $2. The remaining $20, $9.17, depositing $20, which brings us to $40 towards tires. 20, 40 going towards tires, and I will do this off camera. And then my final $2, I am going to, let me move these. I am going to put that in here. So let's see where that final $2 will make a difference. More money going towards Thanksgiving. And let's just put this $2 in here. And that's $36 going towards our Thanksgiving fund. Going to be ready to go in the next time I do savings. I'm at cash stuffing. It'll be ready to stuff. All right. Getting a little closer to that. To only $4 more, and maybe on Wednesday when Mini Mania is played, I will be finishing that one up. All right, that is it. Wow. Wow. If you have managed to stick with me through all of this, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. This was work, but I am really excited that my binders have been reorganized. And I'm on my way to meeting some goals, and I feel really good about that. Thank goodness for Square Off, because that game put a big boost into my sinking funds. And, you know, it was long, it was tedious, but it really boosted everything here. And I'm really excited to get that, you know, money allocated to where it belonged. I got a couple of Christmas challenges or Christmas sinking funds completely done. I finished 2 of them. I need to color them still, but that is exciting to have 2 of these done and to be about a quarter of a way to my goal. Probably won't make that goal by Christmas, but you know, it is what it is with all the emergencies and things that we were able to accomplish just by saving in this first 2 quarters of the year. I mean, first 3 quarters of the year. It's just exciting. So thank you. If you have managed to hang in there with me, thank you for sticking it out and watching my video. I am just giddy with where this money went and and I feel great about, you know, about where we are financially at this point. Yes, we could have been further along, but life happens, and you know, this is great. Yes, I could have put money in my month ahead binder to start getting ahead on those things, but you know, these are the things of life. And you know, you're gonna get together with family and friends, you're gonna spend money, you got to get away from the mundane, and you know, and then cars and things like that happen. So where my month ahead binder is great. It's nice to think about getting a month ahead. Life happens, and these are my binders for living. And I really am glad that I have boosted them, gotten them back to where they were before I had to pull all that money out. And so at least with these, I feel good. I feel like we're getting back to getting back on track. So Mini Mania is coming up on Wednesday. Tonight I will have another Big Brother update, but the big thing is Mini Mania. My goal this week is to finish up a couple more minis. I think I'm really close. I had some very lovely people who made some donations to my Ko-Fi shop, and what I've decided to do is the spending that I get, the purchases, the money that I get from purchases and donations on Ko-Fi, I'm going to apply that to my minis. And so I'm going to be adding that money to the money that I allocate from my paycheck to go into the minis this week. So that'll be fun to have a little bit more money to play with on that side of things. I updated my Ko-Fi shop, added some Christmas things in. So I'll be doing a couple of little short videos. If you see them pop up, that's what all of that is, to just add to the Ko-Fi shop. And Big Brother later on tonight, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty, almost to jury. So if you are watching Big Brother with me, I am going to try to get back on later tonight to do a quick update on my savings. There's a lot of excitement happening in the house, and I am all here for it. But with the short burst of rain we had, then it got sunny again. Now it's getting cloudy again. So I don't know if I'm going to make it out into the sunshine, but I hope where you are able to do that. With that being said, I want you to have a great weekend. Get out, have some fun, enjoy family, friends, loved ones. And I will see you back on either this evening or on Wednesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful remainder of your weekend and a great beginning of the week. Goodbye.